Afternoon, or evening. Today is day 8 of my second annual WPT in all Vegas poker space. I'm Sherry Pluskota, your host, and hopefully some others will be joining us here shortly. Many thanks to my sponsor, Elevated Results. If you need a tailor made workout plan to help you lose weight or gain weight, Elevated Results can design that plan. Follow them on Twitter and check out their site at elevatedresultspt.com. Be reminded you can find the recordings of my past spaces and interviews on my YouTube channel at Sherry Pluskota 9212. Please like and subscribe. It is free of charge. Also, be reminded the sixth official Spaces meetup game is at the Bellagio on Friday. That's this coming Friday, the 12th of December at 2 p.m. Many thanks to Sean McCormick and Craig Larson for hosting us at the Bellagio and for providing pizza for us. We really appreciate the hospitality. Gonna get into it with some things that are happening. Don't forget, we're all working on getting that Fair Bet Act on the docket for a vote. So please contact Jason Smith, who is a representative that has the power to create a hearing on the matter. His phone number is 202 225 4404. Again, 202 225 4404. Jason Smith. Also, let's continue to send prayers to FATS. I haven't gotten an update today as to the course of action as far as treatment is concerned. So we will wait for that update, but keep sending him positive thoughts and prayers. Thank you. Um, just want to let everybody know I did put together a staking package for myself for Vegas. If that would be something you're interested in, just hit me up in a DM. You can buy in as little as $55 for 5%. So let me know if you're interested. I already got rid of 30%, so I only have 20% left to sell. Also, wanted to tell everybody I did pick up the Buffalo Wild Wing uh, gift cards that Turbo so graciously sent me money to buy for the Splash the Pots of the meetup game. There's going to be three $25 Buffalo Wild Wings gift cards for Splash the Pots. So that's fun. Also, want to remind everybody that when I host a meetup game, I also host a Spaces meetup game space. So people at the meetup game can just pop in and give an update of what's going on at their table. And it's kind of a fun way for those that can't get to the meetup game to kind of be a part of it from a long distance and sharing what's going on in real time. So I hope you guys like those spaces. I haven't heard any negative about it. So I will continue having them as long as there's no negative or people that aren't interested in them. I think it's kind of fun to have them, but I may be a little biased. Let me hear from you. I did get a date for the reopening of the Green Valley Ranch Poker Room. Is going to open on December the 18th at 11 a.m. That's December the 18th at 11 a.m. I think I'm going to try to get over there for that reopening. Of course, my plans could change because I really am trying to keep no plans, but that never works out too well for me. I usually get slammed full with stuff. But anyway, I'm hoping to make it over there for the reopening of that Green Valley Ranch Poker Room December 18th at 11 a.m. Over at the WPT today, $1,100 '08 tournament has a restart at 12 p.m. There were 147 runners. They're down to 24. Michael Leahy is the chip leader with 796,000 in chips. Nicholas Milgram is in second place as far as chip stacks are concerned, and he has 642,000 in his stack. Just something to note, Michael, who's the chip leader in this '08 tournament, is also going into the Prime Championship Day 2 on Thursday as the chip leader. He's been playing both tournaments at the same time. Now, keep in mind there is another flight for that Prime Championship today. So, we'll see if he remains the chip leader going into Thursday or not. Over some winners around town. Over at the Venetian, Richard Yao took down event number 25, the bounty tournament, for $1,900, a little bit more than that, plus bounties. Over at the Venetian, Adele Cabani from France, via heads up chop, took down the Ultimate Stack tournament, $600 buy in. Took home over 60,000, and in second place was Peter Everett, and he took home 48,000 in winnings. Big shout out to our friend Caitlin Arnwine's husband Justin Arnwine, and I said it that way because you guys know I've interviewed her and she's been to our meetup game, so I just kind of want to shake everybody's memory of who I'm speaking about. And he won the Mystery Bounty tournament over at the WPT. It was a $1,600 buy in, and he took home over $259,000. So, congrats to him. Chase Crouch was over at the Win, and he played the PLO bounty tournament, mystery bounty tournament, and he pulled the 50K bounty. Plus, he took down the tournament for over $91,000, plus the 50K bounty, plus another $8,500 in bounties. So, very profitable day for Chase. Great job, bud. I'm just going to spell this gentleman's name. It's pardon me, Giridhar. Tatavardi, I believe is how you say his last name. And he took down the Aria Poker Open, event number 6, which was a $600 no limit tournament. There was a 3-player deal, and Mr. Tavardi took home over $17,000 for his efforts. Over at the WPT, Jonathan Borstein took home over $90,000 for taking down the 3K PLO event. Congrats, Jonathan. Also, congrats to Liam Gannon, who bagged 90K in the '08 tournament at the WPT and then decided to hop in the MGM Nightly tournament and won it. So, congrats, Liam. He's on fire. Also, Jen Orr took down the Mega Stack over at the Orleans. Congrats, Jen. And Carlos took down the South Point morning tournament yesterday for over $2,700. So, congrats to those winners around town and those chip leaders going into day 2s. Very exciting indeed. Let's talk about what else is going on around town. I'm going to start with the list I didn't read yesterday. And I didn't read it for several reasons, but one is these tournaments aren't changing. They're the same thing every day for the next couple of weeks. So didn't feel the need to read them yesterday. I think we're going to maybe just kind of read them every day or two. Over at the Horseshoe today at 9 a.m., at 2 p.m., at 5 p.m., and at 11 p.m., there's a $100 no limit 1K guarantee tournament, 20K starting stack. At 11 a.m. and 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. is a $160 buy-in no limit tournament, $1,500 guarantee, 20K starting stack. That's all at the Horseshoe. Over at the Golden Nugget at 12 p.m. and at 8 p.m., there's a $100 no limit, no guarantee tournament, 10K starting stack. That's over at the Nugget. Over at the Westgate today at 12 p.m. is a $55 no guarantee, no limit tournament, 15K starting stack, 15-minute blinds. At 305 is a $55 lazy pineapple, and of course I all about that tournament. No guarantee, 15K starting stack, 15-minute blinds. 7:05 p.m. is a $75 no limit bounty tournament. No guarantee, 15K starting stack, 15-minute blinds. And at 7:05, I'm sorry, at 9:05 p.m. is a $70 no limit, no guarantee, 15K starting stack, 15-minute blinds tournament. Over at Red Rocks, a Sunday through Thursday is their 10:35 a.m. tournament, $85 buy-in, no guarantee, 15K starting stack. That is over at Red Rocks. One of these days I'm going to play in that poker room. I say that. I can't tell you how many times I've said that, and I still haven't made it over there. All right, let's look at what else is going on over at the WPT. Day 8 of the WPT at 11 a.m. is the WPT Flight 1C of the Prime Championship, $5 million guarantee, $1,100 buy in, 40K starting stack, 40-minute blinds that will graduate to 60-minute blinds at some point. 1 p.m. is a 5-card PLO tournament. 3K buy-in, 250K guarantee, 30K starting stack, 30-minute blinds. Also at the WPT at 1 p.m. is the Torse, that's with a T, tournament. It's $1,100 buy-in, 100K starting stack, no, 100K guarantee, 35K starting stack, 40-minute blinds. At 7:30 p.m. over at the WPT at the Win is a milestone to the World Championship, and that's a 25-seat guarantee, $1,100 buy-in, 20K starting stack, 25-minute blinds. Also today at the Win WPT is a 9 p.m. no limit turbo, $600 buy-in, 50K guarantee, 30K starting stack, 20-minute blinds. Over at the Venetian at 11:10 a.m., $600 no limit monster bounty tournament event number 29, 50K guarantee, 30K starting stack, 30-minute blinds. And at 4:10 and 7:10 tonight at the Venetian, it's going to be a $260 milestone tournament, $4,400 guarantee, 20K starting stack, 20-minute blinds. Over at Caesars today at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., 6 p.m., at 9 p.m. is a $100 tournament, 1K guarantee, 20K starting stack, 20-minute blinds. Over at Resorts World, be reminded the Women in Poker Winter Series is going on at the same time the Resorts World Winter Series is going on. So some of the events at Resorts World is ladies only. Some are not. So definitely when you look it up, be cognizant of that, okay? At 11:05 over at Resorts World this morning is a $240 Women in Poker or WIP Mystery Bounty Tournament event number 3, 30K starting stack. No, I'm sorry, 30K guarantee, 30-minute blinds. Oh no, I'm sorry. I can't read my notes. Let me go back for a minute. It is a $240 mystery bounty. It is a women's mystery bounty tournament, event number 3. And there is no guarantee. It is a 30K starting stack with 30-minute blinds. And there is a $40 rake, and $10 of that goes to the staff. At 2:05 at Resorts World, there's a $200 Resorts World Series tournament, and that's a 10K guaranteed, 25K starting stack, 30-minute blinds. That's event number 8. At 6:05 is their $200 Crazy Pineapple, and that is a WIP or Women in Poker Winter Series tournament, 25K starting stack, 20-minute blinds. At 7:05 tonight at Resorts World is their $200 nightcap, 35K guarantee, 25K starting stack, 20-minute blinds. That's what's going on at Resorts World. Over at Planet Hollywood at 10 a.m., there's a $75 500K guarantee. No. $75 tournament, $500 guarantee, 20K starting stack, 15-minute blinds. And then at 11 o'clock is a $250 5K guarantee, 25K starting stack, 25-minute blind tournament, and that's Santa's Seniors Tournament. So that's going to be at 11 a.m. Then at 1 p.m., 4 p.m., and 7 p.m., as well as 10 p.m. over at Planet Hollywood, there is that $75, $500 guarantee tournament, 20K starting stack with 15-minute blinds. So that's what's going on around town, folks. And that's a lot. If you can't find a poker tournament to play with all that going on, you need your head examined. There's lots of good stuff happening around town. Let's talk about South Point today. They have a 10:10 a.m. tournament. It is a $120 buy-in, 20K starting stack, 10K guarantee, and that's a no limit tournament. Then at 2:10 p.m., they have a $120 tournament, 15K starting stack, Omaha 8 or better, and that's a 3K guarantee. At 6:10 p.m. tonight at South Point is a $120 tournament, 40K starting stack. That's a mega stack turbo tournament, 6K guarantee. Then at 10:10 p.m. is a $120 tournament, 20K starting stack. It is a turbo bounty tournament. Give me 1 second, and that is a 6K guarantee. At 10:10 p.m. over at South Point is their $120 buy-in, 2K guaranteed turbo bounty tournament. That is a 20K starting stack. So that's what's going on at South Point. And let me move on to the Aria. Over at the Aria today is a 1 p.m. tournament. It is a $600 buy-in, no limit tournament. 30K starting stack, 30-minute blinds with a 50K guarantee. Then at 7 p.m. at the Aria today is a $300 no limit tournament, $25,000 or 25K starting stack, 25-minute blinds, 15K guarantee. That's happening at the Aria. And don't forget, the Aria is giving away hoodies to anybody that makes a final table in their tournaments. So that's kind of fun. All right. Over at the Orleans today, is a OE championship that starts at 11 a.m. It's a $400 buy-in, 20K guarantee, 40,000 starting stack, 30-minute levels. At 4 p.m. over at the Orleans is a no limit 1K bankroll builder, 125K, no, sorry, $125 buy-in. There is no guarantee. It is a 20K starting stack with 20-minute blinds. And then at 6 p.m. at the Orleans is their monster stack, no limit. It is a $150 buy-in, 10K guarantee, 30K starting stack with 20-minute blinds. So there you have it, folks. Find some poker to play. I can't wait. Every day it gets closer to Thursday, and I get more excited when I read these tournaments. I'm like, oh, I wish I could be there to play that one. But I'm sure there's going to be some fun ones when I get there. Hey, ASG, how are you? He may be busy working.
Good. Just got on my lunch break.
Nice. What are we having for lunch today?
To be decided. It's getting cold, so I'll probably just find the closest thing available.
Be nice to have a bowl of chili, maybe.
Yeah, a few days from now, we'll see.
Oh, I forgot about Skyline Chili. ASG is referring to going to Cincinnati soon and trying that Skyline Chili that everybody brags about, and nobody will admit except me that it's not that great. But anyway, well, maybe it's time for a bowl of soup today,
Yeah, maybe. Definitely thinking about it.
right? What's the temperature there today?
Definitely in the freezings, or at least it definitely feels that way. Let's see. It's loading. 29. Feels like 24.
Oh, hell no. I don't know what it is here, but it isn't that cold. It's probably in the 40s here, maybe even 50s. I don't know. I haven't looked today, but It certainly isn't that cold, thank God. All right, moving right along, you guys. I'm going to go on to what meetup games are coming up uh, around Vegas. And of course, I'm going to start with the one I'm hosting at the Bellagio, December 12th at 2 p.m. Come one, come all. It's the sixth official Spaces meetup game. We'll have free pizza, splash the pots. There's a B-52 trophy, a bomber trophy up for grabs. And for the ladies only, we're going to have a Vera Bradley travel bag drawing for all the women that are in attendance that day. So don't miss out, ladies. We all love that Vera Bradley swag. Um, Also, there's going to be a ladies' game at the Bellagio on December the 18th at 6 p.m. Don't miss that one. That's a ladies only. And of course, mine is open to anybody. But the one on the 18th is a ladies only tournament. And I actually ordered an extra Vera Bradley blanket that I'll do a drawing for at that event, trying to support those ladies who are trying to start a monthly game at the Bellagio. I believe this is their third month doing it. And then in January, they'll do it on January 15th. And I truly support that effort. So want to definitely attend and give a little drawing prize out. The WPT Gold Ladies Mimosa meetup game is going to be at the Win on December the 10th at 9 a.m. And a great host, Jamie Kurtzetter, will be hosting that and doing some splash the pots. And she always gives away some WPT tournament tickets. So you don't want to miss that. I hate I am, but I don't arrive till Thursday. Then the Poker Queens ladies event. It's a ladies only meetup game. Is at the Venetian on December the 11th from 6 to 10 p.m. Hopefully, I'll be able to get to that one and have a little something to give away at that one as well. So lots going on. The Bellagio ladies event is December 14th at 11 a.m. And that's a $250 tournament, 10K guarantee, 30K starting stack. So lots going on for the ladies this week too, which is always makes my heart sing because, we're trying to get more women involved because, and men too, because new players means new money and new faces, and it's always good for the game. So we definitely want to support those efforts. Again, Green Valley Ranch is reopening their room on December the 18th at 11 a.m. In case you missed that earlier announcement. Go ahead, ASG.
Yeah, so speaking of Club WPT Gold, not related to ladies, but I'm sure everybody who this affects probably knows this already, but they have, thanks to the new law that took effect, have left New York. And if you need to cash out, they need you to go to a place that is not New York to cash out your funds. So if you're in Vegas and have a New York account, cash out your Club WPT Gold account while you're there because you will not be able to do so in New York because you don't have access.
Oh, wow. Did they tell people to do that before they shut it down? Or is this coming out after they've shut it down?
So, from what I understand, New York decided to interpret the rule so that they didn't get the dual currency exception that they were hoping for by using the training instead of the other currency with the gold coins and the sweeps coins. So when the law, the law like went into effect practically immediately. So they,
Wow.
had to leave New York immediately, and then they restricted access to everybody who's in New York.
Wow. Well, thank you for sharing there. I might put out a tweet about that after when we're done here. That's some very important information, of course. Wow.
Yep, Poker
Wow.
Fuse has a good article on it. If you want to look that up, so they got like all the details in there.
Oh, poker fuse. Okay, I'll try to do that. I'm going to try to get out of here to go get my nails done really soon. So hopefully I have some time to look that up. But I definitely want to make some kind of tweet about that. Some very important information to disseminate so people can get their money. And I'm sure word is spreading, but it doesn't hurt if we keep spreading it too, you know? God, I hate to hear that. What a mess. What a mess. Okay, you guys. ASG, you have anything else you're gonna bring up? If not, I'm gonna make my way to my nail appointment.
Sure. Just quickly. Also
Sure.
related is the California version. It takes effect January 1st. Nobody knows what's going to happen. So if I was in California, I might think about just cashing out now and then seeing what happens on January 1st.
I know that's right. Learn from New York, people. Learn from New York. Uh, and you have time to a couple of weeks to cash it out. So why wait? And then after the first, you can, figure out what you're gonna do. But I hate to hear that. Oh, what a fiasco. What a fiasco. All right, you guys. Appreciate you tuning in this morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever applies. But I got to get to the nail salon. I'm leaving Thursday. Hope you guys are joining us um, in Vegas for the meetup game or not, or whatever. Just join us to have some fun because that's the name of the game when you're in Vegas, isn't it? SG, appreciate you. Lightning Forge Games, appreciate you tuning in today, as well as anybody else that's been in and out of the space. Appreciate everybody and those listening in the future too. Have a great day, folks.